Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have an absolutely insane video. We're going to be breaking down all of the drama surrounding TSM, Myth, the president of TSM, Leena, and Iffah, who recently came out and did say that he would be the future duo partner for Myth during the World Cup, but also who could be considered one of the biggest fanboys of TSM and just of any organization in esports. Let me go ahead and introduce you guys to Iffah so you can kind of understand who he is, what he's about. Basically, Iffah's been going around for the past few months saying that he's going to be Myth's new duo partner. He's joining TSM. As we can see here on a Twitch chat, he said most likely my duo will be Myth for Worlds. He literally presents himself as if he was already signed to TSM. It's kind of a little weird. And if you take a look at his stream, he's almost always got a TSM hoodie on, a TSM jersey, there's a TSM banner in the background. Like straight up, it looks like he's on TSM. And honestly, before I knew who Iffah was exactly, I honestly thought the guy was with TSM. That's how good of a job he did. I mean, seriously, take a look at his Twitter profile picture. It straight up looks like he's a TSM player. Well, today, guys, it hit the fan for Iffah because TSM Leena basically called him out and said that they are never going to sign him. And she got a lot of backlash from this. Iffah responded, which caused Myth to respond. He was pissed off. Zexra responded, Slappy responded, and the whole community is just pretty much going at it right now. And of course, the Fortnite guy is here to break down every single little detail in order that they all happened, just so you guys can all be caught up and know what's going on. And if you're thankful for that and you're happy that I catch you up every single day on the drama, guys, do me a favor, click that like button, let's spread this video around, and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy staying updated daily on all professional Fortnite news and drama. Now, just to show you guys even more proof that Iffah was basically like, I wouldn't say pretending, but almost like faking it till he makes it onto TSM, I did a one-on-one interview with him on my channel like a month ago. And this is really important, guys. I asked him a whole bunch of questions about TSM. Is Myth going to be your partner? Are you joining TSM? What's your relationship like with them? And well, I'll just go ahead and play the clips for you guys so you can hear exactly what he said. And make sure to pay attention because this will come up later in the video and it will make way more sense. Tell us about TSM and you. What's like your relationship with them and everything?
TSM and me, obviously from any outside of POV, it really looks like I'm with them. I have the jersey, chair, the banner, anything that you see, it looks like I am. I definitely say I have a good connection with them. The players, like I've known Myth for a long time, known Hamlin's, known Day, I've known all of them for a long time. I think my connection with them is, yeah, like I said, it's pretty strong. Obviously, but I'm not signed at all, signed or anything. If I actually did win, if I won Secret Skirmish, I did get signed to TSM. Leena said it in Myth's chat out in the open, just like, hey, if you win, you get signed.
So, I mean, you know, you talked about Myth and the players, you have a good connection with them. Let's go ahead and talk about Myth more in particular, because you did say that on your stream that you would be partnering up with him for the World Cup. Can you go ahead and elaborate on that a little bit more and explain what you meant?
Yeah, me and Myth, he's talked about it a little bit on the stream for who he wants for the World Cup. He's like me and Commandment. I think Commandment already has a duo, but me and Myth have some strong chemistry. Like every single time we play, we slay out. Whether it be comp, whether it be just pubs, I feel like we have some of the best chemistry. It's just, it seems weird, but I feel like we do.
Alright guys, don't forget anything he said there. I will remind you later in the video because it's really relevant, and now let's go ahead and move on to everything that happened today so we can put this whole entire situation together. So it all started off with this Twitch comment coming out from TSM Leena. She said, honestly, do you guys think that Zoof and Iffah would have been recruited already if they were as beast as people say? Now, the reason she said this is because people were asking, when are you going to sign Iffah? When are you going to sign Zoof? Questions that she has been asked for a very long time. So many people have been asking, when is Iffah going to join? Because he makes it seem like he's already on the org, or as if he is going to join. Anyways, what Leena said on Twitch started circulating. It got put on Reddit. A lot of people were talking about it, and Iffah made a response. He said this: I'll let everyone know my side. People may think that I am just a fanboy, which in reality, I really do like the team, but I would always accept other offers from other teams. The only thing I ever bought was a couple shirts and one hoodie from the TSM shop. Everything else was sent to me by TSM, which is why I thought that TSM was interested in me and why I kept the TSM is the dream stuff alive. I know what my potential is in Fortnite, so whatever. If people don't see it in me, that is fine. Regret is something people will have to live live with. I will say deep down, it does feel like I have been played, but that's just what I'm thinking. Now, as you guys can see by the upvotes on this post, he has 317. Reddit was really in support of Iffah. For example, there's this one comment by EEG3 with 30 upvotes saying this: "This is a garbage thing to say about anyone professionally in any profession at any time. Leena and TSM should be ashamed of themselves. You're a great player. Screw TSM." Now, not a lot of the comments were this harsh about TSM, but a lot were in support of Iffah. And even somebody who works at TSM, Delzor, who typically gets a lot of support on this subreddit, made a response to what Iffah said. And well, he didn't get any support at all, and he actually got mass downvoted with negative 186 points. He said this in response to Iffah, saying, "Everything else was sent to me by TSM, which is why I thought they were interested in me and why I kept the TSM dream alive." His response was, "Sending TSM apparel to fans/community members is a common gesture amongst TSM. See Tyler1, Summit1G, Greek God. Leena has never ever spoke about having interest in actually signing you. Furthermore, I communicate with players that TSM is interested in all the time and you were not brought up." Now, this one is definitely extremely harsh towards Iffah, straight up saying, "We were never interested in you. I communicate with all the players and none of them ever wanted you on the team." And that's why a lot of people weren't supporting this. It was just really mean to the guy. And Iffah is a good player. I've seen his gameplay. The guy isn't bad or anything. So yes, I do agree that Delzor went a little hard here, but how do you guys remember what Iffah was saying in the interview with me on my channel previously? He even mentioned that Leena said she would sign him if he did win the secret skirmish. Well, according to Delzor and any of the other players, that was never expressed. They never even thought about the option of signing him to TSM. So as I said, people were already hating on Leena and what she said in that Twitch chat, but after this comment from Delzor, it got even more extreme, and this caused Myth to go on Twitter and defend TSM and Leena. He tweeted this out: "My thoughts on the recent situation with Iffah. Hey ya guys, so let me start this off by saying that I wanted to speak on this topic to give another perspective on the subject because I feel as lots of people are siding with Iffah and villainizing Leena, especially when there was actually never a time where it was expressed or hinted that TSM or I were showing more interest in signing or permanently playing with Iffah. I know that there was a clip where Iffah was expressing that I was going to be his world's duo. None of that was ever discussed between me and him. Honestly, I feel put off from him saying that because it's him being publicly dishonest about the reality of our relationship. I think Iffah is a decent Fortnite player and I enjoy playing with him from time to time, but I never expressed that I was set on doing with him for worlds. I think this sort of misunderstanding is a trend with Iffah though. Leena specifically has given merch to literally half of the pro community at multiple events. Some examples are people like Zoof, Jailmock, Hurian, Symphony, and Morg. These are just a few players. This is called being nice, not leading someone on and showing interest in wanting to sign them. Iffah shouldn't be trying to justify his behavior of being a superfan over things that were never actually talked about or expressed in any fashion. Then Leena made a statement that isn't hateful and was actually taken out of context because Leena originally was asked if she was signing Zoof or Iffah and she said no. People then asked why, and she said what she said because that's the reality of the situation. There are players doing bigger things competitively, which was also explained but wasn't posted to Reddit. Some people are writing it off as being toxic or negative because it's the tough reality to swallow about the situation and goes against what you may want to believe about your favorite up-and-coming pro. Holy crap, that was even more harsh than the statements that Delzor and Leena made, and it goes against what Iffah did say in the interview that I played earlier. He said that Myth was interested in him. He hyped up their synergy and their teamwork, said they're good for each other. As well as that, again, he did say that TSM expressed interest in signing him if he did really good in the secret skirmish. Well, basically, Leena, Delzor, and Myth have all denied it. Then we got some tweets from a bunch of members in TSM and the overall professional community. Zexro said this: "TSM has been in so much drama lately, and who is Leena?" Cloaksy from FaZe said this: "Don't think this needed to be brought to Twitter, but yes, Leena is an awesome individual." Issa from Ghost Gaming said this: "How can someone think an org is gonna sign a player when they send them free merch? It's not like he's getting a jersey with his name on it. Then Enzo from Ghost Gaming also said this: "It is quite weird that he would say or even mention duoing with you at a competitive level without talking to you. Leena seems super genuine and is obviously looking out for the heavy hitters in the scene and what she believes could bring more success to TSM. By the way, hit me up with merch." And then after all these responses, Myth tweeted something else out saying, "People on Reddit think Leena writes my tweets now. Holy crap, you literally can't have a well-worded opinion on a situation in 2019. How the F did we get here?" And then this tweet led to a bunch of people in TSM kind of just trolling. Slappy responded and said, "Yeah, that's so true, LMAO. Leena wrote this." Myth said, "She writes yours too? WTF. Delswer said, "Go to sleep. Leena wrote this." Slappy said, "LOL, I'm typing to myself on 3 accounts. Leena wrote this." Leena responded with a bunch of unsatisfied faces. Then Zexro said, "Ha ha ha, I'm on Zexro's account now. Leena." Then Myth says, "Maybe now you won't tweet stupid stuff. Leena." Zexro, "LMAO, it's actually me. Leena." Now, honestly, this is a little unnecessary here and shows a lack of professionalism, which I do think Leena understands, and she probably did tell them to cool it out. But yeah, I mean, that's where we're at now, guys, and this is a weird situation. At the end of the day, it really does just seem like Iffah was trying to fake it until he makes it, which, credit to him. Maybe it could have worked out, but it didn't. And now it's backfired on him, and I think he has to face the consequences. And I even did reach out to Iffah on Twitter. I asked him a few questions about the situation, but he never responded in time for the video. I also do understand the perspective of some people on Reddit saying that TSM did go a little bit hard here. Some of this stuff was unnecessary, but to be honest, when you're being asked for months and months on end, when are you signing Iffah? Why isn't he signed? He's so good. He said he's joining. He said he's Myth's new partner. When in reality, none of that was ever true. I would be a little upset too and eventually want to say something like all of this. I feel like delusion and a web of lies finally caught up with Iffah, and this is what happens. And that's where we're at, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope I could help you guys out. I do apologize about my voice. I'm still a little bit sick. Not to mention, it's also 3 in the morning when I'm making this video, and I haven't slept in a while, but it doesn't matter. I had to get it ready for the morning so all of you can wake up and know exactly what happened overnight. It's some crazy drama, and if I did help you get caught up on all of it, do me a favor by slapping a like on this video, and don't forget to subscribe with post notifications on if you enjoy content like this. That is going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.